name is Melinda Ann Prince, and I'm a sports reporter out of Detroit, Michigan. Who here has heard of the Detroit Tigers? All right, how about the Detroit Pistons? Awesome. Well, for my job, I get to go to every home game for the Detroit Tigers and Detroit Pistons and watch the game, and then I get to interview the players. And I get to talk about it on the radio, so it's really kind of cool. I'll tell you why that's cool later. It's a little cool right now. But I'm going to talk to you a little bit about bullying, because when I was growing up, I was bullied in the 2nd grade. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. When I was in the 2nd grade, I looked a little different from the other kids. Not a lot of the kids that went to my school looked like me. I was kind of really tan, and I had great big crazy hair, and my teeth were really crooked. I used to walk like this, called being pigeon-toed. And the kids made fun of me. I had 2 kids who made fun of me every single day. So I would go home, and it was the saddest thing ever. I would cry. And I had a twin sister who didn't look like me either at all. And she would say, "Why are you crying?" And I would say, "Because Susie made fun of me because I walk like this." Or Timmy made fun of me because my hair is huge and I look different. And I cried all the time. Every single night, because of the same 2 kids who made fun of me all the time. Is that cool? No. Negative, Ghostwriter. That is not cool. So, my twin sister, every night, could care less. She's like, I don't care. I don't care about it. I don't even cry anymore. This is ridiculous. So then I started writing about it. I would write letters to myself to make myself feel better. Because I didn't really want to tell anybody. I was a little embarrassed that other kids made fun of me because of the way I look. So I would write letters to myself. And I developed a stuttering problem. Who knows what stuttering is? Okay. Stuttering is a speech impediment. When you talk like this. So it sounds kind of funny now, right? But is it a good reason to make fun of somebody? Probably not. So I developed a stuttering problem, and I had to go to a speech therapist. And we corrected it after about a year. But my problem was I didn't tell an adult right away that I was being bullied. I just would write about it. I would put these letters in my wall. Funny, I would like push a chair up to the cold air return and listen to these letters dropping on my wall. And I found them recently, about a year ago, because I live in the house I grew up in. So I opened up the wall with my brother, and we found all these letters I wrote to myself from when I was in the 2nd grade. Really interesting seeing all of these words that these little kids use. Little kids, they were like 7 or 8 years old, that would use the meanest words ever to talk about me. So when I grew up, I started teaching kids, models, from your age all the way up until 14, 15, or 16, how to walk on a runway, because I spent my life trying to correct the way that I walk. Silly, right? But as I grew up, I'm like, you know what? People should walk like that. It's an awesome way to walk. I had my own unique way of walking. It was a neat thing. So I wanted to embrace who I was. If I had, big, crazy, curly hair, I would teach kids today, have the best big, crazy, curly hair you can possible. It was about being proud of who I was. We're going to fast forward. So now I'm a sports reporter. Who knows what the World Series is? It's like the best contest in the world. It's on TV right now. In the World Series, we have the Boston Red Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who's a Red Sox fan? Okay, we have a lot of Cardinals fans. Just to hint, the Cardinals have way more wins under their belt than the Red Sox, so just putting that out there. Maybe we should give the Red Sox a chance. The second baseman for the Red Sox is a guy named Dustin Pedroia. And I had the opportunity to interview him not long ago, and I told him I was coming here to speak to you guys about bullying. Well, Dustin, I don't know if you guys know what Dustin Pedroia looks like, but he's a second baseman and he's about this tall. He's not incredibly tall, right? Not at all. I am on high heels. He's about my height. He was bullied as he was growing up, a lot. He was bullied so much because he was only this tall. He was the shortest kid in his class growing up. He has camps now for kids, so I asked him, Dustin, I'm going to speak to an elementary school in Romulus. What can I tell these kids? What would you want me to tell these kids? Who can guess what he said? What did he say? To stop bullying. That would be a good choice. Who else? What do you think he said? I love it. That's a great suggestion. What about you? To stop bullying people, we'll take one more. How about you? Those are great. I hope everybody heard those because those were great suggestions. I'll tell you what he said. He said, be proud of who you are. Okay? It's really difficult to bully somebody if you love who you are, and it's really difficult to let somebody bully you if you love who you are. So when I was little, I was bullied because I looked a little different, right? I had a few kids who just picked on me constantly because I looked different. So what Dustin and I wanted to tell you today is that if you have big, crazy, curly hair, you have the best big, crazy, curly hair. And if you have a gap between your teeth, make it the best gap between your teeth, right? If you're the shortest kid in your class, you be the best shortest kid in your class there is. Just be proud of who you are. Is that a good idea? Yeah. All right, real quick, raise a hand. Who wants the Boston Red Sox to win the World Series? All right, put your hands down. St. Louis Cardinals to win? I'm going to go with the Red Sox. Thank you so much.